and truthful again. I'm sure Twitter and social media will beat him up for it, but that's just keeping it real. There are a lot of guys in NFL locker rooms that don't want to talk about social issues. They just want to learn their playbook, try to win a game, go home with their wife, go home, go out with their boys, hit the strip club. They don't want to deal with Kaepernick's baggage.
I agree. I'm with you on that, 100%. That's what I've been saying when I'm saying the narrative is no longer in his hands. It's to a point now where once upon a time he could have walked into a locker room and said, this is how I feel. This is what's going on. He could have held the press conference and said, I'm not going to do this anymore, or I am going to do it, and it would have moved on. Now, if something happens in middle America, in a big city, it's something with a cop and a citizen, you're going to have to answer the question, do you think Cap's going to protest? If he does, if he takes a knee, are you going to join him? If you're not going to join him, and whatever side you pick, you end up Michael Vick, okay? You're not gonna please everybody.
Well, and that's true. Look, one thing.
Notice all three men don't have any facial hair.
That position very long in the national.
What I always say:
black quarterback.
Never trust a black man with no facial hair.
You know James Harris.
Yes, but think about it. All right, let's go back when the football started, not in the 70s.
I know.
Yeah, so we go back to the 70s. The thing is that him being a black quarterback and doing what he did, taking a knee, and for me, I'm like. I didn't care either way because I feel like you go to sporting events, you go there to have a good time.
Somebody's tap dancing.
You don't want to see people outside with banners walking around protest. I'm here to watch sports. I don't want to hear this nonsense. And I really believe that is why. Look, Eric, I can tell you, for sure, you've had teammates you don't like, but you still play hard with them. You still play for them. I had offensive linemen. I didn't like them at all. But you know what? They blocked it. They knocked it. I'm gonna run through the holes. I'm gonna come pat them on the back.
I heard what you said, and maybe I didn't understand it clearly enough earlier this week. But you are right that he's unable to control any of this narrative. Part of this, that's the flaw in Kaepernick, that he's not really built for this type of protest. It's not that he doesn't have the intellectual capability. He's just not a big enough alpha to stand up in the locker room and go, look, I will answer on Mondays. I will answer any social questions.
The nerve of this cracker.
Every other day of the week, we're only talking football.
It's too late.
It's never too late. But he's not willing. Even if somebody suggests, hey, maybe you should cut your hair and change some of the perception. No, that it becomes everybody else's problem. I'm not saying it's any one issue. Part of it is he's a tough fit as a player because he's a mobile passer. Part of it is. He worked in Chip's system, but doesn't work necessarily in other systems. Does he want to be a starter? Does he want to be backup? Is he willing to take up? There's all these different little reasons, but the point you've made is a good one. Right now, that's spun out of control. He's not willing to stand up, even now, and say, this is what I want, and this is what I can do.
It's too late for that.
Yeah.
It's never too late to be a man. But listen, I heard something amazing this morning from someone who is qualified to talk about NFL quarterbacks, someone who's in the NFL Hall of Fame as a pass catcher. I thought he nailed it. He was talking about Tony Romo and the Dallas Cowboys and their situation at quarterback. But I thought what Shannon Sharpe had to say about the quarterback position in the NFL was perfect.
You can't serve two masters, Skip. Either you'll love one and you'll despise the other. You can't say I want to be a pro football player, a quarterback for the National Football League, but in the same breath, you're going to try and qualify for the U.S. Open. This got to be quarterback. It must be all-consuming. Tony's around. Oh, he's eating Cheetos and cheeses with the kids. He's hog-nobbing in the backyard with the kids in the pool. Tom Brady's watching film. Tom Brady is in the gym getting ready. Peyton Manning was getting ready because they wanted to be great, Skip.
Quarterback is all-consuming. I think he just nailed it. There are people in the NFL who question Kaepernick's commitment to the position and to the game of football.
So with your buck dancing ass is pretty much saying that he shouldn't stand up and do things for his community.
I love Sharpe.
That's going to overtake football.
I've seen Tom Brady at the Kentucky Derby. I've seen Tom
Football is
Brady
more important
his
than standing up for your
Instagram on the beach.
Derby
Hold on.
The front man.
No. I'm just saying what I'm trying to say is that he also has a life where it's not all consuming. I'm just saying you can still be all in on your ball, on your work, and then still have other interests. That's all I'm ever saying about that. Now, we started all of this off by saying whether or not his stance would cause a distraction within the locker room. Yes, the media, there's no way to avoid it right now. That's the issue. But I can't say he can't be all in.
Commitment.
I think it's totally fair.
No, I think he's still committed to playing. If he wasn't committed, he wouldn't want to play. He wouldn't be going to want to still play in the National Football League. When you're not committed, you're like, I'm done. Or you just, I'm done with it. Because first of all, that job is stressful. It's enough. It's pressure every week, especially if you're a starting quarterback, even a backup quarterback. Starting quarterback, the pressure is unbelievable. You got the fans on you. You got
93 Sports News, man. See, I just heard that clip, man, from the Speak For Yourself show the other day. Jason Shitlock is a worthless piece of shit, man. A Shrek clone. Smell like his chair stink. Ass nigga, dog. I'm tired of this dude, man. Real talk. Like, don't Jason Whitlock seem like the type of dude when he get up out of a seat and just walk, you can just smell the ooze, the odor. Just follow him everywhere he go. I mean, just absolutely disgusting, man. This dude was trying to do everything it takes. He even tried to quote Shannon Sharp about Tony Romo in comparison to Colin Kaepernick. This is how desperate he is of not seeing him ever put on shoulder pads and a helmet. See, what it is you fat ass Jason Whitlock, is that you're mad and you're angry that you're 300 pounds overweight. All right? You're hiding your sexuality. We all know you're gay. Just come out there. Just come out and admit it. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. You know what I'm saying? Just admit it. And another thing is that you failed in sports. You failed in life. So you're mad and you're pissed off at Colin Kaepernick. See, you want to be a good old bossa. You love licking the crumbs off Master's plate. But the thing about it is, what you don't understand is, being a coon, being a back alley Sambo Negro only gets you so far. They know that you, in your community, people can't even trust you. Do you really think the white man is going to trust you? They already threw you out before. They will give you the boot again. And to Eric Davis, you disgusting too. I mean, this shit is just ridiculous, man. Colin Kaepernick, man, go ahead and sue the NFL, man. Cause you see how all these people coming out, buck dancing, trying to come up with any excuse possible why Colin Kaepernick shouldn't be playing. It's about his play, the style of offense, his hair, his hairstyle. I mean, everything you can think of, they're trying to come up with, because they know Colin Kaepernick is gonna sue, and he is gonna win that shit, man. The NFL's prepared for Colin Kaepernick to sue, man. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. I'm gone.